Yep, I wasn't lying. We're about to get mining in Era 8 of Souls RNG. Today, I'm going to be showing you some brand new unreleased content as well as other features which could be seen in the next Souls RNG update. But before we do that, the winner of the 10,000 Robux is QWERTY, and since all of you have subscribed like crazy, look how many of you are getting the Batcher subscriber luck bonus. So for 10,000 Robux, once we reach 240,000 subscribers and 10k Robux, just make sure you subscribe. And we're in. Today, I have some of the coolest news ever. What I'm about to show you was accidentally leaked a little while ago, but it is true. So as I said in the title, we might be getting mining coming to Era 8 of Souls RNG. Now, this is actually one of the things that was previously mentioned in the feature requests on Discord, and it looks like it could potentially be coming true. So let's start by checking out the clip of someone actually mining in Souls RNG, and then let's try to figure out how it's actually going to be implemented into Souls RNG. All right, let's take a look. So here's the official clip. On the left-hand side, you can see the old UI of Souls RNG. So this was probably starting to be implemented a long while ago. And on top of that, this is one of the developers that's actually doing the mining. So let's go into actually checking out what it looks like. So as soon as they hit the stone, you can see that it pops up saying stone 80 out of 100. And every time it gets hit, it goes down by 10 points. What does this actually mean for the game? Well, to be honest, we actually don't know so far. Right now, we can just see that they're mining on some stone. Does that mean we'll then be able to use this stone to trade into a store or maybe get some future potential auras from it? We honestly don't know yet. This is the only sneak peek we've got from this, and this was accidentally leaked a little while ago. I did manage to get my hands on it, so I just simply had to show you guys. And the main reason I wanted to show this clip right now is because we've had a couple of new sneak peeks in the Discord, and I think it lines up perfectly. So let's take a look at those. So we're now in the Souls RNG Discord server, and if we're going to sneak peeks, and here we can see the brand new NPC says sneak peek with no ping, and this means that we'll definitely be getting this in Era 8 because it was put out by XE, one of the official developers of Souls RNG. And just quickly going back to the mining clip, I think this is actually XE in the mining clip as well. So that kind of confirms that we might be getting mining in Era 8. Taking a look at the little NPC themselves, we can see they've got a mountaineering backpack on, but then they do have these little satchels here as well, which might be used for storing something. I'm gonna say potentially mining ores. Unfortunately, this is all very speculative at the moment. We haven't had anything confirmed, but I'm just trying to piece things together that make a lot of sense. However, if we take another quick look at the NPC for a second, as I said at the start, we can see it looks like they have a mountaineering backpack on, and they are wearing sort of mountaineering looking clothing. Now, this could also mean another thing. Rather than it being mining and kind of like a cave explorer, it could be a mountain explorer. For a long time, we've had this section up here on the mountain, which has been saying coming soon. Obviously, there's been absolutely no access to the mountain other than using glitches like I've done in previous videos. So could this just be an NPC which is going to be on top of the mountain, and maybe we'll finally get full access to the mountain? Honestly, maybe. Yeah, it could be. It's really early days and it's hard to tell, but I will let you know right now, in Era 8, we'll either get mining or mountaineering, or there's a really insane chance we get both. But we're not done yet. I have more sneak peeks to show you guys, and on top of that, we're going to cover some new features in the requested section because they always add these into the new eras. We also got this other sneak peek from XE, the same developer that did the last one, and this is for the new aura which is going to be coming to Era 8, the Sovereign Aura. Previously, this was only dev exclusive. Now we're all going to be able to get it. This is the cutscene for it. It's a ton of squares going around, like this little square background, and it goes into Sovereign. Will be obtainable soon. Let's go! And this is what it looks like equipped. Honestly, it's going to be epic. There is currently already a way to sit in Souls RNG, but it does mean you have to equip Twilight and you sit like this. So having an actual aura that we're going to be able to sit in is going to be next level. I honestly can't wait to use it in game. So the other things which have recently been mentioned in the sneak peeks was one posted by 53 Axis, and he said there's also going to be little UI changes. So if we take a look at the current UI, when you go into storage, it says storage at the top, and then you've got normal auras, special auras, and obviously your aura on the left where you can go equip, remove, or lock. And then you've got expand storage down here as well. Taking a look at this one, the auras are going to look slightly different, not too different, and the text looks a little bit smaller and different. The expand button is still there at the bottom left. The main difference that I can actually see is at the top, it's not going to say storage, it's just going to say aura storage now. Absolutely epic, massive change. But then we actually got one of the other craziest sneak peeks this morning. Let's take a look at that one. This one, once again, was posted by 53 Axis, and all that he titled it was M&M Potion, and this is what it is. Honestly, look at this thing. It looks insane. Arcane. It's an absolutely massive looking potion, and it even has kind of like lightning coming off of it. Underneath that, a separate developer did put, why is it an Eminem potion? Well, obviously Eminem's most recent song is called Houdini, which refers to the magician Harry Houdini. So is this going to be some sort of a magical potion? I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. I'm not going to make any speculations on what this could be because I'm probably going to be totally wrong, but it's just nice to see that we're going to get some new potions coming to Era 8 as well. That's all of the sneak peeks that we've had so far. Now let's take a look at the Era 8 progress. So if we go to the Era 8 progress section, at the top we can see 54 Ziz's place, and they've said planning new content, currently nothing there yet, and balancing issues, nothing there yet either. Underneath that though, he did say, I'm very sure this update will be fun, so hopefully we're going to get some new gameplay elements coming into the game. Obviously one of them is going to be the new potion, and I speculate the other aspect will be the NPC, which will either be mining or some sort of a mountaineering quest. Either way, hopefully there's more gameplay elements coming to Era 8. So underneath that, Hushu's place, they've said system work 1 and 2 is already done, which, okay, we're 50% there. Minor system work, not really there yet at all, 0 out of 5. Cool things, 4 out of 4, that's good. That means that they've already implemented the cool stuff, whatever that means. Aura cutscene rework, 0.4 out of 2. So I guess that still has a lot of work to do, but it's cool to see that we're getting some new Aura cutscenes, which means all of the Aura cutscene videos that I've covered in the past might actually be coming into Era 8 as well. I told you guys they're gonna have some use. I'm gonna cover a future video on this week as well, because there's definitely gonna be some new ones coming. And for bug fixed, it just says free. I mean, the bug fixes will be done right at the end anyway, so that doesn't matter too much. For 53 Axis, we've got UI rework, which we've already taken a look at in the sneak peek. UI works is also done. A visual rework is done. That's probably for the UI that we've seen already. Now this one's interesting. They've said models 4 out of 4. Will this be for the next NPC? I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. What have they been modeling? It could be the mining, like I said at the start of this video. And we've got Aura 1 out of 2. X's place, we have a system rework 1 out of 3. New contents 1 out of question mark. Again, I'm hoping this is mining or mountaineering. And then bug fixes, which will obviously come at the end. And then at the bottom, we've got words place, rewrite codes, but they've put this is not for Era 8. The Era 8 update may proceed even if this task is not completed. So I guess just don't pay too much attention to this one down here. So that's all of the official sneak peeks covered and all of the Era 8 updates. Now, like I said before, since they do go through the feature requests and actually implement those into the next eras, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the most interesting ones just to try and speculate even more on what we might see. In the past, I've actually gotten a ton of these things correct, such as the Hell biome. I actually predicted that before it came out. So let's go take a look if I can predict any more future updates. So a super interesting concept. This has had 785 upvotes so far. They've titled it Sacrificing Auras for Rewards in the Altar. So if we take a look at it, it was posted by Marius, and they've said Altar being such a cool place, but at the moment it doesn't have any purpose other than saying 5 words in it. Some people even dodge this part of the quest and being a spot to stay in. Another huge problem is people getting lots of dupe rare auras that don't serve any purpose in your inventory besides taking space of it. Yep, you can tell me that again, Marius. Look at this. If we go into my inventory, of course I have the Abyssal Hunter, which is my best aura, but then I have 2 Ethereals, 2 Chromatics, 4 Arcane Legacies, 2 Sailors. I had a ton of Star Scourges. I literally just got rid of them. I've had over 10 different Hypervolts that I also got rid of, and then everything else I've had a ton of dupes of as well. So honestly, so far, this is sounding like a great idea to me, because duplicates just serve 0 purpose in this game right now. He then says, now a great solution to combat these problems would be adding a feature, so people can sacrifice their dupe auras for some rewards in exchange. Honestly, great idea. So it starts off with powering the altar quest. When you get to the altar and interact with it for the first time, a message shall be displayed. You found an ancient altar, but it seems it is missing power. Maybe Stella knows how to empower this place. You interact with Stella. Hey, wasn't expecting you today, so what brought you to me? The altar? Ah, yes. I remember it being used for shady gambling, as they used to call it. Haven't checked on it since it was abandoned a long time ago. You want to power it? I think that will be possible, but I will require your help. The empowered orb shall be able to do the job. And then they've even gone ahead and created the recipe for the empowered orb. So to quickly list these off, 75 sapphires, 5 comets, 2 nautilus, 4 aquatics, 2 boundeds, and 1 arcane. I mean, these are all really easy to get, to be honest. After you're done with the quest, you're finally done gathering everything. Give a minute. I got it, here you go. Just make sure to not shatter it. It is unlikely I would be able to make another one anytime soon. +1 empowered orb. In the description of that, it says a blue shady orb rumored to be invented by Soul himself. That's actually a pretty cool idea. After this, you would put the orb in the altar, an animation would play, and now you would be able to use the altar. Bless Marius, he then says, I'm not the best at these dialogues, I tried my best. Here is how it would actually work. After you complete powering the altar quest, a person comes to the altar, steps on it, and sees a UI with 2 options on it: sacrifice and exchange. So the sacrifice option gives you the person chooses an aura from his inventory to sacrifice. Be removed from his inventory, of course. For rarity points. 1 rarity point is given for each rarity the aura has. For example, sacrificing Hypervolt would give you 7.5 million rarity points because it is a 7.5 million rarity aura. That actually makes a ton of sense. Sacrificing breakthrough auras such as Sailor, Undefined, etc. would only give their base rarity points. That also makes sense. Basically, Sailor would give you 3 million rarity points even if you got it as a breakthrough of 1 in 30 million, and so on. And to prevent constant sacrificing, an aura could be only sacrificed if its rarity is above 1 in 99,000. You could even raise that even higher. You could maybe even raise it to only million auras, because that's the only dupes that really suck, to be honest. The rest you can just get rid of. And then for the exchange option, they've put when a person clicks, he sees another UI where he can spend his rarity points on 3 different rewards of his choice. So choice number 1 is a special roll, and this would cost 250,000 rarity points. That's kind of easy. That's like a bounded than an exotic. The drops would be 1 in 2 chance of 10 lucky potions, 1 in 2 chance for 10 speed potions, 1 in 10 chance for 5 fortune potion ones, and the list goes on until we get to 1 in 50 chance for the fortune 3 or the haste 3 potions. The same goes for special roll 2, but this is a cost of 2.5 million rarity, and this would then start to give you a 1 in 10 chance for a heavenly potion 1, 1 in 25 chance for a heavenly potion 2, and 1 in 50 chance for 2 heavenly potion 2s. And then you'll also have an option for a heavenly roll, which is the cost of 25 million rarity points. This would give you a 1 in 2 chance for heavenly potion 2, and then it keeps increasing from there. 1 in 10 chance for 2 heavenlies, 1 in 25 chance for 3, and it keeps going on until we get to 1 in 100 chance for 5 heavenly 2 potions. These rolls would function exactly as soon as you purchase one. You would be thrown into a roll animation just like a regular one, but instead of rolling auras, you would be rolling rewards. Of course, gauntlet luck doesn't apply to this. Honestly, to me, straight away, this was really well done. I really think there needs to be an option for all of the duplicates that people have, and this would be a fantastic way of getting rid of them. Plus, on top of that, you could even take it a step further. For example, maybe we could make potions at Stella's Cauldron, like a lucky potion down here, and that could maybe help you increase your chances of getting something better from those potions. Honestly, stuff like this, where it's a mix of different activities coming together to increase your luck overall, is a great idea, because it adds actual gameplay elements into the game, whilst also keeping the game about the gambling and trying to get cool auras. As far as new feature potential goes, I think that's a really high one, to be honest. Let's just take a look at one more, which I think is going to be great and could be added into Era 8 easily. So the very last feature we're going to take a look at is called clans added to the game. So they said, so basically how this works is based on what you get from your luck. By the way, not to make any people that don't got macro or don't know how to use it for heavenly 2 potions won't count towards what you get from it. By the way, for upgrades, it will be like this reminder: upgrades won't take away your auras, only clan coins. So underneath it, they've put clan levels. Clan level 1, features and costs. So cost is 5 million, gives 0.25 luck and gives 0.23 speed. Clan level 2, cost is 40 million, gives 0.5 luck, gives 0.45 speed. Ability to make Obby Blessing give you 0.45 luck instead of 0.3. And then clan level 3, features and cost. Cost is 80 million rarity, gives 0.8 luck and gives 0.6 speed. So I'm not sure if their idea of it is actually that big of a W. It's a little bit of a W. It gives you more speed and more luck. But the overall concept of clans made my mind expand like crazy. What if we could all create like a 20 group clan? And it's not based off of who has the most rarity in it and stuff like that. It's based off of who gets the most amount of pulls per week. The clan with the most amount of rarity pulls in that week is then rewarded with like heavenly potions or some sort of other luck bonuses like Dave mentioned in that post there. Because currently we do have flex battles which happen all the time on Souls RNG. So this would essentially be a flex battle, but you just do it with your clan and all of you are constantly AFKing to try and get the most amount of rarity points possible per week. I think this would be a great addition to the whole AFKing aspect of Souls RNG, and it would just make it fun to make more friends and invite people into your clan who are ready to grind like crazy. And that's all of the Era 8 updates that we're going to cover in today's video. Let me know in the comments, what's your guys' most exciting sneak peek and what potential features are you looking forward to the most in Era 8? Of course, to keep stealing my batches subscriber luck and to win the next 10,000 Robux, just make sure you're subscribed.